All right, story number two. We back already. Game on. 1 second applause. Yesterday was a big day in hip hop. The Red Bull cipher dropped with Big Sean, Absol, and Joey Badass. All three came incredible. 1 second applause to everybody. One of the flyest ciphers I've seen in a very long time. Now, the biggest story around this cipher, of course, was Joey Badass finally responded to Daylight and Ray Vaughn particularly. I would also probably add a number of other people who have participated in his spirit of competition he initiated on the first day of the year with the rulers back. Okay, Joey's verse was crazy. Definitely had the best verse in the cipher in my opinion. No slight to Absol, no slight to Big Sean. Both of them were fire as well. I watched it again, and I didn't point out a number of yay subs that Big Sean was throwing, right? There's the yay or nay part that Absol comes in and does as an ad lib. Then there's the reference to the tombstone, which is what Ye said on Drink Champs about Big Sean. I'm gonna mess the quote up, but there was some Ye subs in there too. So everybody was in competition mode. Everybody was in competition mode yesterday. And Joey Badass definitely came through looking like the Joey Badass we all love and respect as an MC. He flamed that. It was so dope. It's so dope. And during that battle, particularly, he took the little bro route, rather. When it comes to Ye Vaughn, I was about to say Ye Vaughn. When it comes to Ray Vaughn, rather. And he talked about how top is going to cost money if you want to get Ray Vaughn out there, right? And so we were expecting a response, still expecting a response from Daylight, and we have a response already from Ray Vaughn. Ray Vaughn bucked back today, and he dropped a track called Ho Era. Ho Era. Now, Ho Era obviously is a flip on Pro Era, which is Joey Badass's collective. Rest in peace, capital C's. 1 second applause. Shout out to CJ Fly. And so let's check out Ho Era by Ray Vaughn.
I already know you've been talking about me.
Look at that thumbnail. Look at that thumbnail. Got the Big Daddy Kane looking Joey Badass with X'd out with Ho Era written on it. Oh man, it's all happening.
Yeah. Niggas on that shit again.
Okay, Ray Vaughn taking us outside, making the radio track friendly, bounce track friendly approach. First one to do so, I would say, in this entire back and forth. Let's go.
Yeah, niggas on top, niggas on, yeah. Look. Hey, Hoey, is you stupid or you dumb? Popping it and screaming about a 20v1. Hey, Hoey, is you finished or you done? We don't give a fuck where you from.
I like that right there already. Hey, Hoey, is you stupid or you dumb? Popping about a 20v1. That's what Joey was saying on, was it Pardon Me? Either Pardon Me or Sorry Not Sorry, one of the Joey Badass tracks. He was calling it a 20v1, but he started it. And even there was a moment at the end of the Red Bull cipher where he says, everybody's coming at me, and Absol is like, yeah, but you shot first. He was like, I know I did. Shoot or shoot. You guys are up right now, so it's all love and everything like that. But Ray Vaughn is starting already with that.
Okay, what's up? Shut up. Okay, what's up? Shut up. Baby teeth, you ain't even got a plaque yet. Fact check, we wanna...
Baby teeth, you ain't even got a plaque yet. He just started this verse with, baby teeth, you ain't even got a plaque yet. 1 second applause.
See the numbers like a math test round your baby teeth, you ain't even got a plaque yet. Fact check, we wanna see the numbers like a math test round Joey round. We gon' name it at your backpack. Real shit, you should act more and you should rap less. Every verse ass.
Run, Joey, run. We're gonna aim it at your backpack. Real-ish. You should rap more, you should act less. Got the acting angle already early.
That BBL cost West Coast pack. Real shit, you should act more and you should rap less. Every verse ass what that BBL cost. West Coast getting seasoned, now you heavy on the salt. Catch him at the Staples Center, bet you I'm a spark. Goofy, don't let power get your TV turned off, nigga.
Yo, Ray Vaughn got jokes. Ray Vaughn got jokes already, straight out the gate. Straight out the gate. Goofy, don't let Power get your TV turned off. Joey Badass, of course, is on Power. He's a reoccurring character on there. I think he plays Unique. And Dot just dropped TV off. Turn the TV off. Turn the TV off. You know what I'm saying? Yo, he's got jokes already. He's got jokes.
More, you should rap less. Every verse ass with that BBL cost. West Coast getting seasoned, now you heavy on the salt. Catch him at the Staples Center, bet you I'm a spark. Goofy, don't let Power get your TV turned off. Nigga, what? You done ran into them steppers who don't tap dance. Gucci trash bands just for you to put them raps in.
You done ran into them steppers who don't tap dance. Let me hear that one more time.
Oh, nigga, what? You done ran into them steppers who don't tap dance. Gucci trash bands just for you to put them raps in.
You ran into them steppers who don't tap dance. Gucci trash bins just for you to put them raps in. Now, this is what this is what Daylight was talking about on Backpack, which we covered in my breakdown of the cipher yesterday. And he was talking about how the response to Joey's initial tracks, The Ruler's Back, not The Ruler's Back as much, but Pardon Me and Sorry Not Sorry, was pretty unanimous in the comments section that wasn't the best Joey Badass had to offer. And so it feels to me like Ray Vaughn is leaning into that again. Gucci trash bins for you to put your raps in. I don't know if we could say the same thing after hearing Joey's verse yesterday, though. Joey's verse yesterday was fire.
Nigga, what? You done ran into them steppers who don't tap dance. Gucci trash bands just for you to put them raps in. Conductor got you sounding like you in a jazz band. Why you going after Dot? He think he Pac-Man. Ooh, CJ like 40 and he on drugs. Clickbaiting for the honeycomb. Get your own buzz. Skeletons inside my closet playing Bone Thugs. I put the whole pro era on a pro club. Hey, Howie.
Oh, wow. We're going to come back to that. So there's a lot we just heard right there. CJ Fly. CJ Fly just caught a shot. Also a member of Pro Era. CJ is dope. 1 second applause to CJ Fly. CJ catching the stray right there, which I think makes sense. Perhaps CJ will jump in with a verse here soon. We'll see. We shall see. We'll see what happens after this. Let's run that back a little bit, though.
Man, ooh, CJ like 40 and he under like ran into them steppers who don't tap dance. Gucci trash bands just for you to put them raps in. Conductor got you sounding like you in a jazz band.
Conductor got you sounding like you in a jazz band. That's what I didn't like about those first 3 tracks with Joey. I agree with Ray Vaughn on this. Those Conductor Williams beats, shout out to Conductor. He's got a lot of motion right now. He's done joints with J. Cole and Drake recently. You know, I just heard him on the new Billy Woods project. 1 second applause to Billy Woods. That new Billy Woods project has a lot of people on there I didn't expect to see on. The Alchemist is on there as well. Looks like he's leveled up his features quite a bit. The instrumentals are really crazy on that. Still trying to understand that project. But the Conductor stuff, I don't know. He did sound like he was in a jazz band when I was listening to Joey on those first 3 tracks. Ray Vaughn paying attention.
Why you going after Dot? He think he Pac-Man. Ooh, CJ like 40 and he on drugs.
That's actually a fire line. Why he going after Dot? He like Pac-Man.
Clickbaiting for the honeycomb. Get your own buzz. Skeletons inside my closet playing Bone Thugs. I put the whole pro era on a pro club. Hey, Howie, is you stupid or you dumb? Popping it and screaming about a 20v1. Hey, Howie, is you finished or you done? We don't give a fuck where you from.
Shout out to Birdman for that classic appearance on The Breakfast Club talking to Charlemagne. Are you finished or you done? 1 second applause.
Okay, what's up? Shut up. Okay, what's up? Shut up. Niggas won't smoke, I'm a vape lord. Walk around with 9 on me, feel like I'm in grade 4.
I love that. I love when rappers do lines like that too. Jay-Z had a line where he said, "Cause the boy got more 6s than first grade." Because you're 6 when you're in first grade in the United States. He said, walking around with 9 on me like I'm grade 4. Let's hear it again. But I like it when people flip stuff like that. That's a dope line too. 1 second applause.
Shut up. Okay, what's up? Shut up. Niggas won't smoke, I'm a vape lord. Walk around with 9 on me, feel like I'm in grade 4. I could send him to the stars, he get paid for. But standing next to Soul ain't gonna save yours.
Standing next to Soul ain't gonna save yours. Woo! 1 second applause. Because that's what the cipher was yesterday. It felt like Ab-Soul was refereeing. He called out Joey Badass. Ab-Soul did in his verse, said, you put me in a sticky situation, however he said it. And and then at the end, you know, I talked about it earlier, Joey Badass and Ab-Soul were going back and forth. And so it was like, you shot first, though. And Joey's like, oh, yeah, well, you know, you guys are up right now. I had to take my shot. Standing next to Soul ain't gonna save yours. 1 second applause. I like that.
I could send him to the stars, he get paid for it. But standing next to Soul ain't gonna save yours. But every verse, how we talking about, I'm back. We don't give a fuck about where you was or where you at. See
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That line is so funny to me. Every verse, ho, we talking about, I'm back. We don't give a fuck where you was or where you at. The rule is back. I'm sorry. That joint is. Yo, Ray Vaughn, so much personality, man. That kid is funny. 1 second applause.
Gonna save yours. But every verse, how we talking about, I'm back. We don't give a fuck about where you was or where you at. See, the fans only know you for the acts, not the blaps. I know where you was and you was never on a map. Look, sleeping one eye open, I'm in Futurama. Old heads ain't try to school you, let me do the honest.
Sleeping with one eye open, I'm like Futurama. Now, I don't watch that show. That's one of those cartoons that looks like The Simpsons. But I do know that there's a character with one eye, one big eye open. Another bar. Ray Vaughn's got bars in here. 1 second applause.
Stupid ass nigga, I could tell he never been in drama. Who and nobody, I was writing for your baby mama. Call yourself speaking for the coast without back.
What did he say? Writing for your baby mama. What's this?
He never been in drama. Who and nobody, I was writing for your baby mama. Call yourself speaking for the coast without backup. Drop a little 3-track EP and nigga, that's up. See what happened last time I acted beef a rapper. How you on TV and your homie using CapCut?
How you on TV but your homie using CapCut? How you on TV but your homie using CapCut? I'm guessing that's CJ Fly. I guess that's what what CJ edited videos with, perhaps. Wow.
See what happened last time I acted beef a rapper. How you on TV and your homie using CapCut? Get active. Stop acting. Get active. Gang traction. Your last slap was in 2017 and I played ball. I could deal with niggas on the screen. Ray Whopper.
I play ball, I can deal with niggas on the screen. Now that sounds like a rebuttal to what Joey Badass said yesterday, where he said, I'm not green on the defensive, I'm Draymond. I think that's the line. And I think that's the line he says around when he first mentions Ray Vaughn. And so this feels like a rebuttal to that too, right? Let's just hear that one more time.
CapCut, get active. Stop acting. Get active. Gang traction. Your last slap was in 2017 and I played ball. I could deal with niggas on the screen. Ray Whopper, quick to turn a
Yeah, that's what that is. I like that.
Slap was in 2017 and I played ball. I could deal with niggas on the screen. Ray Whopper, quick to turn a nigga to a rollout. Heard they moved the goalpost.
Ray Whopper, quick to turn a nigga to a rollout. That's what's happening. That is what's happening. Ray Vaughn has Dollar Menu out now. The Good, the Bad, the Dollar Menu out right now. This is a good time, a really good time for this to be happening for Ray Vaughn. And truthfully, this is what Joey said yesterday in his cipher as well, where he talked the top. It says it's going to cost you if you're trying to make Ray Vaughn hot, something to that degree, when he was trying to little bro Ray Vaughn. Sounds like Ray took that personally.
Get active. Gang traction. Your last slap was in 2017 and I played ball. I could deal with niggas on the screen. Ray Whopper, quick to turn a nigga to a rollout. Heard they moved the goalposts every time we show out. Here's a line combo, it really is a blowout. That didn't respond. Now you trying to call Cole out, dumbass? Hey, how is you?
I would actually like to see that battle. I would love to see a Joey Badass Cole battle. I would love to see a Drake Cole battle. I would love to see a Freddie Gibbs Cole battle. All those battles to me seem like more of J. Cole's temperament. I don't think J. Cole would have a problem, or have the same issue, rather, with battling any of those guys. And he shouldn't. Like, that's just competitive hip-hop over there. I hear all the Cole fans talk all the time about how ugly and how dirty Cole saw this was going to be, or whatever the conversations were behind the scenes. I get it. But Cole and Joey is really interesting to me, because this one time I did a poll on Twitter, and it had, 3,000 responses or so. And I asked if J. Cole was the king of New York. And the majority said he wasn't. But 27% said he was. 27% of the people in that poll said J. Cole is the king of New York. That's a ridiculously high number. Shout out to Dr. Proctor, my finance professor at Wofford College. He taught us that 5% of anything is a whole lot. If you lost 5% of your income right now, you would feel it. If you were lifting weights, if you were bench pressing and someone put 5% more weight on top of what your max is, you would feel it. 27% is crazy. Crazy. Joey says the rule is back. J. Cole's over here, doesn't seem like he's really interested in competition anymore in the same way, or at least not this type of competition, I guess. But I think that would be a great battle. And I'm not mad at Joey Badass for calling out Cole in that fashion. I would love to see that happen too. Will it happen? Most likely not. But I think Cole could use a victory right now. 1 second applause.
Combo, it really is a blowout. That didn't respond. Now you trying to call Cole out, dumbass? Hey, Hoey, is you stupid or you dumb? Popping it and screaming about a 20v1. Hey, rock him, stupid ass nigga, think he rock him. TDE superstars jealous, he ain't locked in. I done peeled so many caps, I go to med school. Bullets flying by, sound like. I done
peeled so many caps, I go to med school. It's got bars. 1 second applause.
Superstars jealous, he ain't locked in. I done peeled so many caps, I go to med school. Bullets flying by, sound like sounds on the Neptune. Thought the beef was livestock, really it was Deadpool. For that energy, I gave him wings once I Red Bull. Sorry, not sorry, she was weak.
For that energy, I gave him wings when I Red Bull. For that energy, I gave him wings when I Red Bull. 1 second applause. Bars. Bars. Red Bull cipher. Red Bull. Dropping BS. Yo, this is crazy.
I done peeled so many caps, I go to med school. Bullets flying by, sound like sounds on the Neptune. Thought the beef was livestock, really it was Deadpool. For that energy, I gave him wings once I Red Bull. Sorry, not sorry, she was weak, pardon me. Pardon me. You made a whole EP, copping please. Copping what?
Sorry, not sorry was weak, pardon me. He made a whole EP, copping please. Jokes, man, he got jokes.
Sorry, not sorry, she was weak, pardon me. Pardon me. You made a whole EP, copping please. Copping what? Black man, let him breathe, let him breathe. Nah, fuck that, hang him from the popular trees.
Ooh, strange fruit reference right there. Nina Simone's Strange Fruit. Hanging from the poplar trees. I'm not sure if he meant to do, is it poplar tree? I think it's poplar tree, and he said popular tree. Maybe that's an entendre that I'm missing right now. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Let's hear that again.
Please. What? Black man, let him breathe, let him breathe. Nah, fuck that, hang him from the popular trees. He had y'all food like he do it for the sport. I'm Snoop Dogg kicking over his little fort. Bitch, you watch, you ain't carrying no torch. You let Ice Spice turn it to the king of New York. What the fuck did that?
Whoa! 2 second applause. Yo, that's greasy. That's greasy. You let Ice Spice turn into the king of New York. You let Ice Spice turn into the king of New York. This is what happened when Joey went away. When Joey started acting, when Joey had other endeavors and started working on other passions that he had, that vacancy that he talked about on The Ruler's Back got so big that Ice Spice, at one point in time to so many different people, represented the best that New York had to offer. Ice Spice was the picture of the future of New York City at a point in time. A point in time. I'm glad The Ruler's back. If Joey rapping like he was rapping yesterday, I'm glad the Ice Spice era is over, but that is a cold bar from Ray Vaughn. 1 second applause. Hear that again.
Bitch, you watch, you ain't carrying no torch. You let Ice Spice turn it to the king of New York. What the fuck? Get active. Get active. Stop acting. Stop acting. Get active. Get active. Stop acting. Stop acting. Get active. Stop acting. Get active. Stop acting.
Get active. Stop acting. Get active. Gain traction. Oh, so much going on in this 3 minutes and 12 seconds from Ray Vaughn. It's hilarious. There's a ton of jokes playing heavily off of his acting and Power affiliation. Don't let Power get your TV turned off. Crazy line. The closing line there where he says, you let Ice Spice turn into the king of New York. Crazy. That's kind of crazy right there. Little lines in there I think are funny, man. Where he says, he said, we don't give a fuck. He said, Hoey always talk about he's back again. We don't give a fuck where you was, where you been. However he said that, that's so funny to me. That Red Bull line, subtle double entendres, metaphors, bars in here. It's a bop. It is a bop, right? Most of these tracks that we've seen so far between whether it's Daylight, even Ray Vaughn's previous joints, from Joey Badass to Mick Jenkins to Curtis King to Lip Poppy to Cliff Savage to Willie B to CJ Fly. All these have lived in a rap space. Pretty much everything we've heard so far has been bars, bar heavy, rap, like from a rap standpoint, not necessarily a song standpoint. This is one of the first ones I remember I can think of right now that stands out on a song level. He took it to the next step, right? He's trying to get a bop. He said Whopper, turn you to an album rollout, and he's leaning into it. He is leaning into it. I like this. I think this is a worthy response, especially considering what we heard yesterday from Joey Badass, which is still crazy. I'm going to give this 8.4 second applause. Word up. This is Ho Era from Ray Vaughn. It'll be interesting. I'm very curious to see how this lands, what the reaction will be. Obviously, I would love to hear what Joey thinks about it. I wonder if Joey's going to come back again. Because I think Joey's in a position now where we're very interested in what he has to say next. Now, whether that's an album, whether he continues down this path, we'll have to see. But this is a worthy response. And it does put his career in a different kind of light. The first line of this song is, "Baby teeth, you don't even have a plaque yet." Baby teeth, you don't even have a plaque yet, right? And Joey, for him to have been around so long, I think that really signifies how big of a detour he has taken in recent years when it comes to his emphasis on acting and building his other aspects of his career. But I don't know if this is one that can just be glossed over, especially with Ray Vaughn now having 3 really good tracks. He had Crash Out Heritage, Impossible Burger. He's got a freestyle on Power 106. And now he's got Ho Era. And so Ray Vaughn is making the most of this moment. I think that's really great to see. It'll be interesting, again, how this resonates in New York, though, right? Because yesterday was also a really big victory for everybody from the city. Everybody from Brooklyn, everybody who's been championing Joey, and everybody who's been championing New York hip-hop. Joey really put on and represented yesterday. And so it'll be interesting to see, in my opinion, the reaction New York particularly, East Coast particularly, has to Ho Era, given that even though it is loaded with bars, he went a song route on it. So those are a couple of things to look out for going forward. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section. Let me know what I might have missed. My name is Justin Hunt. Like and subscribe to the channel. Follow the Company Man on everything. Follow the Justin Hunt podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. It's all happening.
Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. The mathematical breakdown of this mighty game of rap we in. It's boom bapping. Systematical culture views us radical, it's all happening. Shaking hands and dapping it. Life through the lens of hip hop, from trip hop to yes, dog. You don't stop, you don't stop. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening. Justin Hunt is here, it's all happening. It's all happening, yes, it's all happening.